applause and real people. What a concept. Hey, everybody. Welcome to all of you online. We are thrilled that you're here. My name is Karen Drucker, and I'm here to sing with you today and play with you and just have a grand old time. I'm just beyond thrilled to be back here again. So I want you to sing. But you got to wear your mask when you sing. Either that or just you could, just... Okay, you ready? Yes, we have masks, so raise your hand if you need a mask. Where are our mask people? So here's a brand new song for you. You want to have a brand new song? Wrote this song with Payne. It's all about feeling welcomed. So let me teach this to you. You can sing the chorus. You can be my Druckettes. You are welcome here. 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 You are welcome. That's the whole thing. Let me hear you sing that now. You are welcome here. 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 All right, let's go to the verse. Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you are home. You are welcome here. You can stand up if you want to, You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. All right, let's go to another verse. Whatever you've been through, you found Unity of Walnut Creek somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you've come home. You are welcome here. 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 You are... Look around the room and say you. Just point to someone and say you are welcome here. 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 You are... All right, let's put your hands, both hands, and say we. We are welcome. Everybody, we are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. All right, now put your hands over your heart. Give that to yourself and say, I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome. Here we go. Say, I am welcome here. Yes, you are. Everybody's welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Good morning, Unity.
Good morning.
Welcome. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. I am Eileen.
Hi, and I'm Susan. Welcome to the service. Please join us by turning to the camera and welcoming our friends at home. Woo! Your presence adds to our spiritual community, and thank you for joining us.
Please join me in welcoming our guest musician, Karen Drucker. Joined by Tyler on keyboards, Joey on bass, and Dan on drums. Thank you all for sharing your music with us today.
Karen will also deliver today's message. Today's message is part 3 of the 4 pillars of prosperity, a very timely message of gratitude, pillar 2.
Before we begin, I invite you to turn your phones to silence as we enjoy this sacred service together.
Let's take a moment to be grateful for the land our center rests upon. This is Ohlone, Bay Miwok, and Yukot's land.
We honor its ancestry and are grateful for those who came before us. We commit to taking care of these sacred native grounds and Mother Earth.
Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. Our vision for the world is we envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
Our mission is who we have come here to be. Let us say this together. We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all. Our core values are love, connection, service, and wisdom.
If you're with us for the first time, welcome. We hope you'll feel free to raise your hand so that we can acknowledge you. We're so glad to have you with us today. Please visit our bookstore across the patio after our service. There'll be a welcome packet there for you. If you need help receiving this gift, just let us know. We hope you'll choose to stay and meet with us in the patio after the service.
Connection cards are available in the newcomer package and in the seat pockets in front of you. These are for everyone. With this card, you may submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray for you with you throughout the week.
You may also share feedback or request information. Please place your card in the basket with the offering. For those of you viewing online, connection cards are available on the Watch Live page of the website.
Please consider comfort levels if hugging one another before and after services. We welcome you to socialize on the patio after service or visit the bookstore.
Our campus is open for on-site classes and groups. Masking is optional, indoors or out, except when singing. We have several activities to highlight this week.
Would you like to have more connection and happiness in your life? Be sure to join Unity's midweek Connection in the Bookstore on the first and third Wednesdays at 12:30. Bring your lunch and eat together. Enjoy conversation and laughter using questions that spark greater happiness. All are welcome to join this free event, and all merchandise at that time is 15% off. Woo.
This Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
This Wednesday. First one. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to be considered a welcoming and inclusive individual and an advocate of our Unity mission? You won't want to miss the LGBTQ plus allyship workshop this Saturday, June 4. Expand your social and spiritual consciousness as you learn gender and sexuality identity basics, welcoming language from seasoned facilitator Reverend Deanne Weir-Morency. This is a safe place to ask questions. All are welcome, and sign up on our website or at the welcome table. It doesn't say on here. Visit our
10:30
website.
to 12:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Check out the website. Exactly.
Bob Hardy invites you to another one of his creative paint workshops on Saturday, June 11th. If you have no art experience and wonder how to express your creativity without limitations, this is for you. All paint, supplies, and setups are provided. This time, Bob is offering a morning and afternoon session. So attend one or both and sign up to reserve your seat on our website. This class sells out fast.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions, Bob's sitting over there. Please see our website for details of all these events.
Also, take a midday meditation break, Monday through Thursday, in our sanctuary or on Zoom. It's a great way to connect with Spirit, practice mindfulness, and affirmatively pray for others on our Unity list and beyond.
As we prepare for our time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath and affirming our statement of faith together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving presence of God. We begin with music, followed by guided meditation and silence.
In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. If you want to sing that with me. In this and every moment, and every moment, I am safe. I am safe and all is well. In this, you at home too, and every moment, I am safe. I am safe and all is well. Take a deep breath, say that again. In this, every moment, and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. Here's the next part. I'll sing this to you. I am held and I am whole. I surrender to it all. 'Cause when I trust and let go, then I know that all is well. I am well. In this and every moment, in this and every moment, I am safe. I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. Just that last line. I am safe and all is well. And I am safe and all is well.
I'm so grateful that in this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. I'm so grateful that in this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. That feeling of gratitude permeates my being. I am grateful for the birds that sing, for the flowers that bloom, for the breeze in the trees, As Memorial Day approaches, I am so grateful for the people who have served, who give us our freedoms and have protected us. I'm grateful. I feel that feeling of gratefulness deeply and sincerely. I let it flow. I let it move deep into my heart. In my heart, that feeling of gratefulness is attuned and aligned with spirit. I rest in the gratefulness of the community and communion with spirit. In that connection, I rest in the silence. And resting in that gratitude, as I breathe in and out with every exhale, I let the gratitude flow out to friends and family, to flow to the caretakers, the first responders, the essential workers, the people who've kept us safe and well through all time as we celebrate and memorialize them on Memorial Day. I'm so grateful that in this moment and every moment, I am safe and all is well. I am so grateful.
In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this and every moment, I am safe and all is well. In this every moment I am safe. All is well in this and every moment I am safe and all is well. Yes, I am safe and all is well. I am safe and all is well. Let's take a deep breath. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. And all of you beautiful people, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful right now. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. So I see some of you already know the moves. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me, to the left. Gratitude to the left of me, to the right. Gratitude to the right of me, above me. Gratitude above me, below. Gratitude below me, within me. Gratitude within, all around me. Gratitude all around. Then you open up your arms and you say, I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful to the people you love. I'm so grateful. Release, let it go. I'm so grateful. You got it? I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful to people you love. I'm so grateful to all of you at home. I'm so grateful. Let's do it again. Everyone at home, gratitude. Get up off your seats. Come on, you can do it. Gratitude behind me, to the left. Gratitude to the left of me, to the right. Gratitude to the right of me, above me. Gratitude above me, below. Gratitude below me, within me. Gratitude within, all around me. You're going to do this. I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so, now put your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Think about everything that you're grateful for right now in this moment. See the people that you love in your mind's eye. Your doggies, your kitties, the people that are in this room right now. Friends, family. Looking in the mirror at yourself in your mind's eye. So grateful. Let's sing it one more time. Oh, gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. To the left. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Above me. Gratitude above me. Below. Gratitude below me. Within me. Gratitude within. All around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm just open up your arms and say, I'm so grateful. Open up that heart chakra and just say, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Look around this room right now. I'm so grateful. Actually, put your hand over your heart. I'm so grateful. Put your one hand up. I'm so grateful. Look around. I want you to put that love from your heart into your hands and connect with everyone in this room. Just look at them through their little masks. I'm so grateful for this community that we're able to be together. I'm so grateful. Just looking at each other, connecting through your hands, through your hearts. I'm so grateful. Now put your hand over your own heart. I'm so grateful. And I want to do something really radical with you all right now. I want you to applaud after this, but you're not going to be applauding at me. I want you to give yourselves a standing ovation for all that you've been through these last couple years. For you, give yourself a standing ovation right now. I've been doing that song online on Zoom going, I'm so grateful. I'm so above, below, to the side. This is what I've done for 2 years. I would say to people, all right, everyone, sing with me. And I'd say then I'd have this. At the very end of my talk, I would do a whole talk online, and I'd go, thank you. Can you hear this? It's my applause button. Can you hear it? You know your life is really desperate when this is all you're hearing. So I cannot thank you enough. Live people in a live band. There was once a woman who woke up in the morning, looked in the mirror, and noticed she had only 3 hairs on her head. Well, she said, I think I'll just have to braid my hair today. So she did, and she had a wonderful day. The next day, she woke up, looked in the mirror, and saw that she only had 2 hairs on her head. Well, I guess I'll have to part my hair down the middle today. She did, and she had a fabulous day. The next day, she woke up, looked in the mirror, and noticed that she had only 1 hair on her head. Well, she said, today I'm going to have to wear my hair in a ponytail. So she did, and she had a fabulous day. The next day, she woke up, looked in the mirror, and noticed that there wasn't a single hair on her head. Well, she said, how fabulous. I don't have to fix my hair today. So the question is, how do you start your day? How do you start your day in gratitude? Having an attitude like that of just like, what's happening in my life and how can I have an attitude of gratitude? So I have to just say that this topic this week was a little bit of a challenge for me. Because whenever I do a talk or a women's retreat or a workshop and I pick a title, whatever that title is starts to work me. I just start to think about, are there any things that I need to look at in my life and heal before I could get up and talk about it? And to be really honest with you all, I thought about how can I stand up here and talk about gratitude when we have Buffalo that happened and the shootings this week and COVID deaths and Ukraine. How could I get up here and talk about, we all just have to be grateful for the blessings in our life? A little bit of a challenge this week, yes? So it worked me. It really worked me because when Kristen first asked me about doing this topic, I thought, oh yeah, I've got 1 million gratitude songs and I have so much to say about this. But this week it brought me to my knees of how can I stand up here and be authentic and talk about gratitude and not do one of those spiritual bypasses that we do sometimes in our movements of religious science or unity of just, oh, it's all good. I want to slap people when they say that to me. You're going through a really hard time. Oh, it's all good. It's just all good. Well, right now it's not all good, is it? There's some really heavy stuff going on in the world. And how do I incorporate that into a talk about gratitude? So that's why I titled this, I Am So Blessed, the Daily Practice of a Radical Gratitude. So radical gratitude to me feels like basic gratitude is that we are grateful for, that we're alive and our friends and our family. But to really go into radical gratitude means we got to dig deep into what is the reason, why should I be grateful with all this going on? Feeling it. Because I got angry this week, and I got sad, and I got really frustrated. And how could I be grateful in all of that? So I got to this place where I realized it's like looking at when you get triggered. Does anyone get triggered here? Is it just me? So when you get triggered, which of course I've written a song about that too. I'm triggered. But when I get triggered, the only way that's going to bring me back is gratitude. Because when I get triggered, it's almost like your computer goes offline. You're going along, and all of a sudden you get triggered, and you just all of the messages you've heard here, and the books you've read, and the songs everything goes out the window. It's like all of a sudden I'm back at 7th grade, and I'm this worthless worm with trying to straighten my hair, and I have acne and braces, and I'm just a geek. I lose everything. But the way that I can get back is by focusing on one thing. On one little piece of gratitude. So right now, put your hand over your heart. And in your, given everything that we're talking about, what is one little piece of gratitude that you can think of? Even if that gratitude, and this is what radical gratitude is, even if it's looking at what's really hard and what made you emotional this week, to give thanks for that. To give thanks that you can feel it. So what is one thing right now in this moment? Anybody want to just say it out? Being here. Yeah. What else? In this room with people. Yes. What is that? Yes. They've just been going crazy today. What else? Yes. Forgiveness. Mario. Yay, Mario. Nice to see you again. Being here, being able to be together in a community. I mean, it's truly the one thing I've seen in traveling all over the country and doing all the churches I've done. It's as much as we come here for the message and the music and all that, it's this. We come here for this community, for this tribe, to feel like when you walk in this door, you are seen and you are heard and you are loved here. I mean, how fabulous is that? But it's starting your day with just even what is the smallest gratitude. There's this wonderful person I know, a friend of mine, Loretta LaRoche, who starts every day by simply saying, ta-da, I'm here. Ta-da, I'm breathing. I mean, it comes down to that. You're breathing, yes? Oprah, you don't even have to say her last name, Oprah, said, when you focus on the goodness in your life, you create more of it. Opportunities, relationships, even money flowed my way when I learned to be grateful no matter what was happening in my life. So, that's the radical gratitude part of this. Whatever's happening in your life, in the midst of craziness, in the midst of what's going on with COVID, and that you could still find blessings. And again, I want to make that point again. I'm not talking about the spiritual bypass blessings of it's all good. I'm talking about that you allow yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel. But from that place of feeling it, it might just be a little teeny spark of something, just a little spark. And the reason why I think this is so important is because I think we are all here, and I've learned this so much after COVID, we are all here to be those little sparks for each other, to be that little sense of light to each other, to be that little sense of light when someone's having a hard day, that they can look at you and go, oh, God, just talking to you for a few minutes, I feel better. Because some of these big situations are not necessarily changing right now, but how can we make it through it right now? How can we hold the paradox of tragedy and gratitude, tragedy and joy? Found this wonderful reading I want to just give you. Rosemary Tromer wrote this. I want a word that means okay and not okay. More than that, a word that means devastated and stunned with joy. I want the word that says, I feel it all at once. The heart is not like a songbird singing only one note at a time. It's more like a Tuvan throat singer, able to sing both a drone and simultaneously 2 or 3 harmonics high above that note. A sound, the Tuvans say, that give the impression of wind swirling among rocks. The heart understands swirl, how the churning of opposite feelings weaves through us like incessant breezes. It leads us wordlessly deeper into ourselves, blesses us with paradox, as we might walk more openly into this world so rife with devastation, this world so ripe with joy. Isn't that great? Ripe with devastation and ripe with joy. Really? You can have both of them? Yeah. And it happens by us just looking at the smallest things and making choices. So here's a choice story for you. Love this story, one of my favorites. So there was this woman who was a nurse in Kansas City. She had cerebral palsy as a child. Her body didn't really work well. She was overweight. She didn't like her body. She hated her body. But she became a nurse, was a great nurse. But she got diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. And because she was a nurse and because she had seen what this whole process is, she knew what was in store for her. And she decided in that moment to make a choice. She said, I love this, she said this, I finally asked myself the question, who do I want to be when I die? Because she knew she was dying. Who do I want to be at that moment of death? What am I going to be when I die? So I set out to become that person. I never tried to cure myself, and in the process of becoming that person, my body reversed itself. And the way that she reversed herself in this way, she had this exercise that she did. She would get in front of the mirror every day, naked, and come up with reasons to love her body. And at the beginning, there was nothing at all. She hated her body, she was fat, but every day, this was her exercise, every day, wheel herself in front. I mean, she did it at the beginning standing, but eventually she was in a wheelchair and made it that this was her, she was going to do this. And eventually, after months and months and all the icky things and not liking herself, she finally started to say, well, I like my hair. And look at the miracle that I can move my hands still. And she started to see the good parts of herself. And in so doing, the good, like Oprah just said, begets the good. She started to see more and more good. Then she started going to, I'm a really good person, and look at what I've done with my life. And because of that, she is one of a handful of people who have reversed the process of that disease. And she quit her job, became a minister, and went around the country preaching about gratitude. So when you hear a story like that, and you think about how we can be so judgmental on ourselves, to ourselves, and you look at a story like that and think, well, how could I do that if that story exists? So one of my favorite songs to sing that I do at every women's retreat that brings everyone to tears is, I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. And the bridge of that song says, and I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. I will be so gentle with myself. I will be easy on myself. I will treat myself like this newborn baby child. I mean, you would not yell at a little child trying to walk for the first time. You would say, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. And if there's any message that I ever want to leave with people and myself, thank you very much. Truly, all my songs, you need to know that these are all my issues I get to affirm, is that loving yourself, is being gentle with yourself, is when that critic comes up and just wants to just give you all these reasons not to love yourself, that you could say, back off. Everyone actually practice this with me. Just go, back off. A little bit more of an attitude, just back off. Thank you very much. That's what I needed. But some of the, when I said the radical practices, I really do believe that practicing gratitude is exactly that word. It's a practice. We go off, we come back, we go off, we come back. But to be able to have some kind of a practice that you do every day that brings you into that gratitude, even when you're not feeling it. I wrote a new song that the chorus says, something amazingly awesome is going to happen to me today. But the bridge to that song says, well, what if I'm not feeling amazingly awesome? And the backups go, gratitude, gratitude. And that's what it is. When you're not feeling it, that you could just have one little thing that sparks that joy of just, even if it's a great cup of coffee, whatever it is. I'm going to get out of bed right now and, just look at the sun and say, thank you, God. But to me, the first part of it is being present. And one of my favorite exercises to do around this is you say, I love, ... What do you love? I love swimming. I love, actually I told the story in the first service, but I love, so I'm a swimmer. That's one of my main things that I do. Love it. I'm swimming the San Francisco Bay. But I'm on a swim team in Marin where I live. And it's so amazing because when we couldn't swim during COVID time, I had 3 months where I thought I was going to kill myself. Sort of, I didn't realize so much how I swim for my mind more than my body. It just helps me. Just being in the water is my healer. And when we first came back, I remember looking around at all the different people on my swim team. And these are people I might not have anything in common with. And sometimes I don't even know their name. I know them more naked than I do with clothes, which is always interesting when you see people and you go, oh, wow, it's you. But when I first saw people again, I was so touched by hearing these people that, again, I don't even know their names, some of them. But it was like, this is my tribe. These are my people. This is something I share. And the thing that blew my little brain was when we finally were able to go in the locker room and the women were, we could take showers and stuff. There's this shower that they have 4 nozzles in there and everybody goes in there and they put the shampoo on their head and they move so the next person can go in and, they're shampooing. And there's 10 women in there. And the sound is the word cacophony. The sound in there of everybody talking is so loud and screechy. And I remember being outside and I was starting to dress, and I just felt these tears coming down because I went, I missed that sound. Isn't that wacky? But that sound of connection and community and laughter and joy and connection, that's really what it was connection. So I really believe that an exercise like that of just saying, I love, actually I remember this. I remember I was swimming. One of the most sweet moments I remember having was before my dad passed away from cancer. He was a swimmer, and that's how I got into swimming. And I remember saying, Dad, you want to go swimming? And I took him up to his little club where there's the pool. And we got in the pool, and he's, I'm having to walk him into the water. And he's, he's days away from passing. But the sweetest moment was I remember we were swimming and we got to the end of the lane and he turned to me and he said, thank you. Thank you. And I remember pushing off the wall and, my, tears are forming in my goggles. But I just remember this was the sweetest moment of gratitude of just being there and sharing that moment with him. So saying, I love, what do you love? And bring it, because when you do that, I know some of you are heart math people. It brings in that heart place where you anchor to that feeling of gratitude in that moment, in the midst of all this craziness that's going on. You anchor in, and you have that little spark. Another little exercise is what I like about this. What do I like about this? Think about standing in line at the post office, being in traffic. This is a little harder. But what I like about this, I get to breathe. I get to just look around and appreciate things. What is it? What do I like about this? Little gratitude practices. Do I have time to do this? Yes, I'll tell you this little story. One of my favorite stories is I have these two older friends that every morning the guy would make a bagel, and he'd just have all these sesame seeds all over the place. And he'd just, it would be like all over the kitchen counter. And his wife would come in to make her coffee, and there were all these seeds all over it. And she'd go, Jerry, can you not just wipe up your seeds, please? Every morning I ask you for this. What's going on? And every morning he wouldn't do it. But this is what transformation is, and this is what epiphanies are. That one moment she walked in that one morning, she looked at the seeds and realized, I'm seeing these seeds because he's still here. I'm seeing these seeds because he hasn't left me yet. And knowing that pretty soon he would pass on, he was an older gentleman, and he did. That morning she had that epiphany where she just wiped up the seeds and blessed them. And that's what it is sometimes. Again, I think that's what COVID gave all of us, is that opportunity to say what works for us. What lights us up, what doesn't work. I think I'm getting my greatest compliment right now. I used to say in any of my retreats or workshops that when I would hear, I knew I was doing my job, and now I'm starting to see people doing their masks and doing this. So thank you. But then it's also showing gratitude to others. When we are allowing ourselves to, when we're in ourselves and we're all triggered, we're like this. But I truly believe that when we open up to that gratitude, we expand. We look around, we see people, we're more present. I was on a Southwest Airlines flight recently, and there was a woman, this woman who was doing the baggage, putting the bags in the plane, and she's this woman, and she's putting these bags like this, and I'm watching her, and she must have caught my eye, she must have felt my energy, because she looked up, and I went, yes, like this. I just gave her this big thumbs up, like, you are, and I said, you rock, and you're great, and I'm like giving her this like love and gratitude without any words. I'm just going, yes. And, she just stopped, and she went, and it was like back to this, But I kept watching, and she, like every once in a while, she'd be doing this, and she'd like, look up to see if I'm still watching her. But that's what it is. It's noticing each other. It's seeing each other. It's complimenting. Especially like if you go to Starbucks, when you get your little soy latte or whatever. And I always make a point, don't always remember this, but I try to in my gratitude practice, of when that person gives me my coffee drink, don't just go, oh, thank you, to just say, thank you, like I see you. And when I've done that, I'm talking about that extra moment. I'm not going to the extreme of like, oh wow, like the meanness in me sees the you-ness in you, and like we are like one and connected. We're bonded now, Because you know what that's like, right? When it's a little skeevy, like you're kind of going, okay, I got it. I got that you see. I'm just talking about that extra moment of just saying, I see you. Have you ever done that when you talk to someone, when you're like calling some company, and you really say to them, how are you today? And sometimes they go, oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Because it shows you how much people don't do that, how much we're not seen. So having gratitude for yourself first allows you to have gratitude out there for other people. And I truly believe, with all the craziness of this world, that that's how just seeing each other and putting out your hand and saying, I see you. How can I be of service to you today? That's what you're saying. But even if you just do that with your eyes, I see you. How can I just let you know that we're in this together? All we can do is be there for each other and help each other through another song that I wrote during this time with a few other wonderful songwriters. So one other little thing too, another little practice is changing one letter. I've got to do this thing versus I get to do this thing. G-O-T-G-E-T. I've got to go to work. I've got to go to pay my bills. I've got to. It's like there's this energy as opposed to I get to pay my bills because I have money. I get to go do this thing because that lights me up. I get to. You like that? One letter. I mean, if you walk away with anything from this talk, if you changed your got tos to get tos today, praise Jesus, we've had healing. That would be a miracle. And also one other little technique is even just doing the act as if. Doing an act as if of thinking about if you're in a bad way, if you're in the pits, if you're in that dark place, that you can do an act as if where you say, this too shall pass. What will it look like on the other side? This too shall pass. What can I affirm and what can I see for myself on the other side of this problem? And you start to affirm, and again, you might not have any idea what that looks like, but you can start to see it in the future, and it's like you just start to move slowly towards that direction. So, Tyler, can you do this for me? So one other little story is I was in one of those, has anyone ever been in one of those dark nights of the soul? Well, I was there many years ago, really having a hard time. And I heard at a Silmar, this wonderful minister, give this talk about seeing the blessing in this devastating situation that he was in, which was his partner of 20 years was making his transition. And he was supposed to come and do this talk, and he wanted to do that. But he was saying he kept looking for the blessings in all of this situation. And I listened to this talk, and I went, wow, that's admirable. But then I went away from it and thought, how can I do that for myself? Because I was in that place, and I couldn't see any light at all. So I just started to write, I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I'm so grateful for all that I have. And in that place of all that I have, I was talking about the pain, the lessons, the good, the small thing, whatever it was, all of it I was grateful for because I knew it was bringing me to something else. I didn't know what because I was in the darkness. But I just started to sing, I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. So you'd think I would sing that song when I was feeling really grateful, but I realized that this song, this little chant, I needed to sing in those times when I didn't feel grateful. And from that place, I was able to see the small blessings and get myself out of it. So sometimes I sing this when I'm feeling really grateful. Sometimes I feel it when I'm not feeling it. I sing it when I'm not feeling it, and it brings me back. So if you want to sing this with me, I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I'm so grateful for everything. I am so grateful for all that I have. All that I have, so blessed. I am so blessed, so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Sing it again. Declare it. So blessed, so blessed. I am so blessed, so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have, for all that I have. I'm so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Say it one more time. I am so blessed, so blessed. I am so so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have, for all that I have. I'm so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Just that last line, grateful. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I love that sign language. I am so homework for you this week. I'd like you to do an exercise at night. This is from my friend Rachel Naomi Remen. I saw her book is in your bookstore. You should get it. My Grandfather's Blessings. When you go to sleep tonight, say, what inspired me today? What surprised me today? What opened my heart? What am I grateful for? Inspired me, surprised me, opened my heart. And then this week, I want you to do something for yourself. One action you can take to give yourself some love and gratitude for yourself, for someone you love, and then for your community, for the world. What is one action you can take that you can show some of that gratitude so that you can say, I am so blessed. I'm so blessed for you listening to me. Thank you so much. That sounds so much better than my applause button, I got to tell you. No, just...
I was going to stay here all afternoon. Thank you, Karen.
Yes, thank you. We are so blessed and so grateful for you and your message.
It's you.
I just said that. All right. Our prayer chaplains are available after this service to provide personal prayer support. If you're a prayer chaplain here today serving, please stand.
Lots of people, yeah.
Our prayer chaplains wear the lavender stoles.
Whether you have a joy or concern in your heart today, praying with our prayer chaplains is a powerful opportunity to have your intentions raised up in consciousness.
Now let us open our hearts to the practice of giving. I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. In truth, there is no lack or limitation. Abundance is our true nature.
For your convenience, there are a variety of ways to financially give to this community. In addition to checks or cash, you may download the Give app, use the credit debit card envelopes provided in the clipboard in the back of each chair, or set up bill pay through your bank. Those of you at home, you may click on the Donate button on the Watch Live page.
And now I'd like to invite Don Shaw up to the stage to answer the question, how has unity prospered me? You.
So many ways. Well, have you ever heard anyone say the best things in life are free? Well, when we think about prosperity, maybe we think about financial prosperity, dollars and cents. But if the best things in life are free, which I think they are, then true prosperity is not about the balance in your 401k. I can name a lot of ways that Unity has prospered me. With spiritual insights and experiences, service opportunities, meditation and inner exploration and silence, dance parties, crab feeds, book discussion groups and classes, just to name a few. But especially with Karen here today, that's how I knew what I was going to talk about on prosperity. Is I want to talk about how music at Unity has prospered me, because nothing compares, for me, nothing compares with the happiness, the healing, the compassion that music brings out in my soul. And that for me is true prosperity. My first time at Unity, the first thing I remember about Unity, the first time I came, is the music. Louise Eldridge with her electric violin and her backup band was rocking the house. The congregation was singing like we were today, like we haven't been able to for a couple years. And of course, there was the choir. So the music went straight to my heart, because that's, that's what music does. Then I heard Kathy Bate and Mary Stark sing a duet with the choir. It was so sweet. And I knew right away I had to be a part of what they had to share, so I joined the choir. I'd sung before, but it had been a while. So I joined the choir, and I sang with the choir for many years, even with airplanes going by, motorcycles, big trucks, gearing down. Yeah, that's the flyover for us. And I just want to mention, I will be singing with the choir again very soon here at Unity, and I look forward to be joined by many of you. And Unity's choir has done a lot. We were the featured musical group at the Unity Asilomar Convention back in 2007, and then a few years after that, we were part of the multi-congregational choir at the big Peace Train event during the Season for Peace, a couple years after that, with Faith Rivera leading the choir and singing her songs. It was magical. So I also will never forget the fun and the challenge of putting on Italian night with the choir, and followed by rock and rigatoni. So I don't think we'll ever do that one again, though. So, and we've had so many wonderful guest artists. Karen, Daniel Nahmad, Charlie Tweet, lots of others. We all have our favorites. And when we sing together as a congregation like we are today, our hearts and spirits are bound together with a feeling of community and belonging and love that would be hard to match in any other way. So this is my true prosperity. I am music. I have music. I give music, and I receive music. So, if you'll take your tithes or offerings in your hand and join me in our prosperity blessing. Together, divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we are joy-filled and grateful.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything, everything, everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything that I need. 1, 2, 3. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Sing it home. God gives me everything I need. Sing it again. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything. Let's go to joy. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. For all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I Let's go back to God now. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything. Let's repeat that line. God gives me everything. Say that again. God gives me everything. Bring it down, boys. A little bit. God gives me everything. Now you're hearing what you're saying? God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything. When I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, everything. When I'm feeling not so blessed, God gives me everything. Everything I need, God gives me everything I need. From the top, God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Here we go. God gives me everything I need. Everything.
As we bless this offering, we bless the giver and the gift, that it may go forth and multiply and increase the good in our lives and the lives of those we touch. Together, we give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now.
I can't wait till we can just sing it with you. I love that new song. Thank you. So we talked about gratitude this morning as well, and we made gratitude books. And do you guys want to share what you're grateful for? Who wants to go first? Oh, everybody wants. Oh, good. Okay, we'll start with Maddie, and we'll pass it down the line. And we're so excited to have Elle and Houston visiting us from New Zealand. You might remember them. You might remember them from when they were itty-bitty little guys, and they moved away 3 years ago, and they're back at Unity today. So we are grateful for you.
I'm grateful for my house and my friends. I'm grateful for my family, my house, and my friends. I'm grateful for moving from New Zealand to USA. I'm grateful for my family and friends.
And we are so grateful for all of you kids. Thanks for being here today.
Let's bless our children and our teachers together. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you.
Please join me in the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us I am light. The power of God protects us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am divine. Wherever we are, God is. I am divine.
And now our peace song. Those wearing masks are free to sing, and others may wish to receive the words of this sacred song or hum along. You are the light, the love, and peace on earth right now. So let your life shine and have fun and spread joy. Special thanks to Karen Drucker today. Yay!